Mujaba lako leero nizze kwogera ku zodiac signs ne characters zaazo embi. I've come to talk about zodiac signs and their bad traits. And I'm going to start from the beginning to the end. As you know, those who have watched my previous videos, you know I start from Aries, then I go to Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, then Pisces. So let's begin. I want to start with the bad traits of an Aries. If you have an Aries man is very arrogant. They are quite arrogant. They are stingy, as in bakonogam, and they like to be pleased. They are impulsive and very strong-headed. Your man is strong-headed. These are people at work who can go, who can go at work and just cut off anyone. Them, they like to be the lead. They are selfish. They don't give a damn about who they are putting off, but as long as they want something, they will get it. Those are the Aries men. They are very strong-willed. They are arrogant, very arrogant, and they have sharp mouths. They speak ill if they want to speak ill. Aries women, very, very gossipy. Aries women are very gossipy. What should I say? They are very gullible. As in, anything you want, you go with. Like, they're very gullible. You can say, let's go here, let's run here, let's go and break this house, you know, in like easily put into addictions of drugs and everything. Those are Aries for you. They like to go with a bandwagon, you know. Also they are very abusive. They are very, and you can never win an argument. Very argumentative. This goes for the arguing. It goes both ways for the female and the males. They are both very argumentative. Yeah, so Aries, those are the bad traits about Aries female and male. Very abusive, they are bullies, they are very selfish, arrogant, temperamental, hot-headed, so, you know, self-absorbed if they want to, rude. Biona, like, because they're first of all zodiac, and you know abana bonna bayiga sembi, and they're easily okuyigiriza ebintu ebyo nga olaba omwana, because they're the baby of a zodiac. They are very gullible. Wamba wengo abaliawo. Those are Aries for you now. Number 2, we're going on bad traits of a Taurus. Taurus is very judgmental, quietly. Taurus is very unfriendly. Taurus is quiet. Taurus is self-absorbed. You know, they are lazy. Taurus are quite lazy. Yes, they like to work to have the good things, but they're very lazy. They are sharp mouths. Like, whatever, if you chiba mukamacha chiri nga kuvumya oduka wa mama, as even if you're 50 years old or 40 years old, you run to your mother bavuma. Ekirala bali tebagala kukkiriza omuntu kyabagamba. That's the thing. What they say is what is the end. That's Taurus for you. Maybe because they are fixed signs like Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. They do not want to be told what to do. Either it's their way or the highway. That's the only problem with Taurus. You know, they will like you to follow their lead. You will say everything, even if you're correct. What they say is what they want you to take as the truth and nothing but the truth. And that's it. That is Taurus for you. Now we're going on Gemini. Gemini, I think, will write like 6 books about their bad traits. Gemini is very single gossiping, first gossipers in the zodiac. Gemini are two-faced, and their sign is the twins. Balongo, representing a Gemini, bali balongo babiri abafanagana. That's why they're two-faced. They have mood swings. Today, this minute they're happy, laughing, talking, because they like to talk a lot. The next minute they are moody, quarrelsome, and, you know, pissing off everyone. Very gossipy, very, you know, they are indecisive, very indecisive. They don't really know what they want in life or in a relationship or in anything. But yeah, they live for them. They live for their goal. They are very two-faced. You can never really know if they're really genuine with you or not, because that's how they are. You can't blame them. They are the twins. They can put on 2 faces at the same time, and you never know which one is a true face. They like to also think they are very smart. If you're not following what they have to say, just like Aries, they will not really go with what you have to say. or they'll pretend that they're going with what they say with the other face, and the other face will turn, and they'll continue to do whatever they are doing. They are not people to make plans with. They are not reliable. They are not reliable at all. Geminis are not reliable. If you ever call them for something and you think they're coming and they don't show up, don't be surprised. They are not reliable at all. They do what they want. And besides, they are mutable signs. They go with whatever they feel according to what the side of their face that is on, the mask that is on at that time is what they'll go with. So yeah, Gemini gossipy, arrogant also. They like to gossip, and if they want to make the soup, the gossip, if they have to tell you a story and it's if adding lies is going to make it juicier, they'll make the lies just to make the story enjoyable. Those are Geminis for you. So now we're going to Cancer. Cancers are very, very protective and clingy. Their bad side is they are very clingy and very antisocial. You may think they like the whole world, but they don't like people. They like the few that they are close to. If you're their boyfriend, if you're their best friend, if they have you at heart as their crab, their representation of the symbol of Cancer is a crab. Crabs are like this. So whatever they grab into their hand is what they'll keep they'll take for keeps. If you're only in their clothes, those are the ones they'll care about. But regardless, they don't want to know about anyone. They are very argumentative as well. And they know how to give a lot of attitude. If they really don't know you, they'll give you a very funny cold shoulder in a way. They're very irritable. They're very, they're very irritable. As you know, water signs are very emotional. Another thing, they're too emotional. If you do a little thing to a Cancer, if they are your friend or whatever, they're gonna take it very, very personal. And they don't know how to and their temper is very, if a Cancer gets very annoyed, please walk away, because anything that they land their hands on will be flying your way. So they're very temperamental. They're very self-absorbed. They're very arrogant as well. They're by no kwakurizo, like they're like that. So yeah, Cancers are also not reliable if you're not in their clause, as I said earlier. So they won't really be there or do anything for you if they don't really like you. And they're very complicated. Mood swings, oh my god, they have mood swings for days. Them every 2 seconds they are flipping. Mood swings are crazy. Yeah, so they also hard to impress. Cancers are very hard to impress. You have to go up the moon and down to up the sky, down to jump on the moon, jump on Mars, jump on Neptune, and come back, and they'll say yeah, katochikoze. Otherwise, so let's go to Leo. Leos are very hot-tempered. Temperamento. Leos bagala chebagala ochikole nga webachagala. Echirala, Leos want to be taken as kings. They're ruled by the sun, just like Aries is ruled by Mars. That's why they all have hot heads, whatever. As we're ruled by the sun, and what revolves around the sun is a planet. So we always feel like everyone has to revolve around us. Yes, I'm a Leo, so yeah, we're temperamental, and we are very unpredictable as well. It's hard to really penetrate through us. We may be friendly with the whole world, as we talk to everyone and we take everyone as they come, regardless of class and this and that, but we're very superficial chiringa ng'omuntu ali awo ajja kutwala like tulinga oba ngambe chi superficial. Like, I don't know how to explain it in Uganda. Read it up. We're very superficial. We can just be there and pretend to be whatever you are as you come is how we pretend to be. We'll never be real. I don't know, superficial. I think we're very we're self-absorbed as well. What we do is what we want. We are fixed signs as well, just like Taurus. We're not easily moved, or we are not adjustable to things. You can't adjust us to do anything. What we want is what we'll do, and you'll know what we want is what we get, and there's nothing you can do about it, unfortunately. So yeah, and we're very hot-headed. Everything pisses us off. If we say do this and you don't do that, why didn't you do this? Yeah, we have the anger to the top, and it gets down to zero as fast. We don't keep grudge as much as Cancer Cancer keeps grudges. I actually forgot. They don't forgive. Cancer, they keep grudge for days. Cancer will go to the grave. We forgive, but we never forget. And we like to revenge in a way. If you've done something to me, we'll make sure we give you a test of your own medicine. Those are Leos. You'll have to have a test of your own medicine. We like to revenge in a way, not as bad as Scorpio, but we'll give you back what you gave us. Yeah, so what other thing bad about it? I think that's about it. So let's go to Virgo. Virgos are very judgmental. Mobusidi say they are judging you from head to toe. Even before they even get to know you, they are already judging you. It's crazy, right? So yeah, Virgos are very judgmental. Virgos are self-absorbed as well. Virgos don't like people. I'll say it again. Virgos don't like people, and I can prove that. Virgos don't like talking to. They're very sapiosexual. Sapiosexual chidi muntu ayagala omuntu ayogera ebyamagezi. Obwo omusiru tosobola abeera mukwano gwe. They're very picky. Let's say very, very picky with people. Those are Virgos for you. And with the female Virgos, they are as well they talk too much. Very gossipy, very gullible, gullible in every kind of way as you can imagine. Yeah, and the guys they are not so much into committed relationships because they get irritated easily by small things. First of all, most of them are clean freaks. So if they find you're dirty, they won't be with you. They find you're stupid, they won't be with you. They find you can do things that you snore, or you do things that they don't like, they won't be with you. Them, they want peace, and peace always. So they are not easily adjustable to anyone. Them, they take what they want, and they will speak badly about you or tell you bad things about you in front of you and not even winch about it. They're very emotionless in a way, just like Aquarius. I always tell you, Virgos are quite complicated people. They would smile with you and laugh, but you'd never know what they're thinking about you inside. They might even hate you as to the moon and back, and you'd never know. They know how to pretend. They're very pretentious. Yeah, Virgos are quite pretentious. Then after Virgo is Libra. Libra are quite indecisive. Libras are moody. Libras are controlling. Quite controlling. Libras are pushy. Like, Django, please. Oh, if you don't come, I'm going to cry. They're so pushy. They are bullies in a way as well. Even if they talk to the whole world, they are very controlling, and, and they like arguments a lot. Because they're the skills. That's no wonder most Libras make lawyers and judges and stuff like that. They always want you to see their whatever they want in their point of view. Those are Libras for you. You have to see whatever they want in their point of view. If you're not seeing them in their point of view, then you're garbage to them. You understand? You have to live there to please them, or else you're out of their picture. They're also very temperamental in a way. If you really push them to the wall, they will show you. Libras, you don't mess. You understand? And they are friendly. They may be friends with the whole world, but they may not. They may be they may be friends with the whole world, but they may not be even having one friend at all at heart. They're very indecisive. That Mugambe Shintu, like, let's go and buy dinner. They'll decide of which restaurant for the next 4 years, and have not yet picked which one. Just you give them 4, and they'll not know which one to pick. That's how indecisive they are. Very controlling, mind games, manipulating. Oh my God, those ones, you can't win their mind game. You run mad. That's why I told in my previous video, they are very good at stonewalling. They can make you run mad in your own mind. Gabadia ungatewali chebakoze nenga ojagwedalu with the actions they'll give you, mostly if they're after you. After Libra is Scorpio. Scorpio is the second book after Gemini, by the way. Scorpios are very vindictive. As the hook, they are representative of their symbol is the scorpion. So it stings. They sting as F. They'll sting you for everything you've done to them. They'll sting you for even last year but one, because they never forget and they never forgive. That is Scorpio for you. You'll have the test of your own medicine for the next 5 years. If you did it to them in 92, 92 up to now, bachakuwa punishment. That's how Scorpios are. You'll feed on your punishment from 92 up to 20, 25, 26 until you die. Till you die, that's when they say, okay, now I'm done with you. Very vindictive, very controlling, protective, jealous, quite jealous. And by the way, if Scorpio wants something, or you know, go back office or what, they'll make by all means to get you off that seat. With that, by all means, you'll get off. If it means tarnishing you or something like that, okay, they are go-getters. They'll do anything to get. As I was still saying, they are go-getters. They'll do anything to get where they want to go. They will not forgive you. They have few friends. You mess with them, they'll fuck with you. As I said, for eternity. They don't joke, and they have a temper. I know a lot of Scorpio friends who actually beat up people. You mess with them, you get a thorough beating, and they are strong as hell. They'll kill you. I'm telling you the truth. So yeah, if you don't mess with a Scorpio, they'll leave you alone. They are good people. They want to do their shit, but mess with them, they will grudge on you, they will fight you, they'll beat your ass. You'll regret why you actually messed with a Scorpio. To be honest with you, you'll regret with the mind games they'll play on your mind. More than Libra, they're the best in the game. That's why most of them actually pass. They never they never get caught being serial killers, because they know how to do their game, because that is inborn. Their planet is Pluto. Because the Pluto was removed, I don't know what replaced them after that, but that's the darkest part, where the sun doesn't reach the planet, what is it, Neptune now. Yeah, so now we're going to Sagittarius. Sagittarius are players. Extremely players, extremely liars, extremely, liars, just like Geminis as well. Virgos also are liars as well. And Sagittarius. And Sagittarius also will never keep a secret. Just like Gemini won't keep a secret, Virgo won't keep a secret. Most Virgos won't keep a secret, not all. And yeah. Scorpios are actually very secretive. They actually take your secret to the grave. So Gemini's players, liars, gossipers as well. They will not keep secrets no more. What else about Sagittarius? Are very, very reckless. They are very, in the tarot cards, the cards I read, they are the fool. Like they are careless. They'll leap, then think after. Because they say think before you leap. But Sagittarius will first leap, fall in the trench, then after think, hey, I'm supposed to jump there. You understand? That's how careless they are. And they're very temperamental. Their temper is really, their symbol of the zodiac is a half horse, half horse down, horse legs, half human up, with an what they call it, an archer. Yeah, so they are very strong, and they'll mess you up like crazy. Actually, I forgot to tell you the animal of the Aries is the ram. So yeah, Sagittarius says that they are very complicated, very friendly. They are in a way two-faced, in a way, because you'll be their best friend and have another best friend just because they want something from this other best friend. They'll sell you out, if you know what I mean. You get, you understand. That's what they'll do, anything to sell you out just to please other people, and they like to be liked. Yeah, so they'll do anything to be liked and be taken in a certain way. So they're very scanning. They're foxy, like the hair. If you know what a hair is, they'll can you into doing this and that just for their own self benefit. So we're going to Capricorn. Capricorns are very emotionally distant. I once said detached like Aquarius. They are very distant. They like money. They will do anything to pretend to get what they want financially. Wabanga bakufunamu ku sente bajja kweguya bakusituli ensawo only if they are getting from you financially. Nga waliwo kye bakufunamu, Capricorn ajja kubeera mukwano gwo, tebalina mukwano wadde. If they're not getting shit from you, they will not be your friend. They'd rather be alone and walk, read. So Capricorns don't have literally friends. They'll only make friends, just like a little bit of Virgos, they'll only make friends with those they see fit to benefit from. That is them. They are very self-absorbed. They are very cunning. They're temperamental in a way, but not quite. Yeah, so I think the Capricorns, and they're a bit stingy. Mostly the men, actually both. they're a bit stingy because they really work hard for their money, so they feel they don't want to spend it just like that. That's why they get stingy. And they also stonewallers. They would pretend like you're useless to them, mostly if they don't need you in their life. But if they want you, they'll be friendly, laugh with you. But when you're out of their face, like, oh, yeah. So next is who is Aquarius. Aquarius, as I always told you, those are emotionally detached, very smart people. Actually, to be honest with you, Aquarius is, I think, the one of the zodiac signs that has the least bad things, to be honest with you, because they are just carefree people. They will be angered by a little time. Tebaina biseera bya life mbu kunyiganyiga mbu biki. Tebaina time ya mikwana. Man, Aquarius. The only thing I know about them is that they're emotionally detached. They are selfish. You know, they'll do what they want to do. They also don't like people. You see, they are humanitarians on the good side, but they also may not like people. They like people as a whole suffering. But you, as one, you come and say, man, they're chasing me out the house. I don't care. I wonder how that is. How they can be humanitarian but still not like people. I don't understand it. But yeah, well, they're just moving aliens. Those guys are weird as fuck. I don't know. They're like the geeks of the Zodiac. They won't hate. They won't do anything. They'll just sit there, do smoke their shit. All I can say is that maybe they when they start to talk, they talk too much. I really fail to understand Aquariuses and their bad sign. They are just open books. They are there. Only thing is that they are not easy to read. They're very hard to understand. That it will even complicate your head. You know, they're geeky, like, man, they're like out of this world. Pisces, next. Pisces, everything, as I said in my previous video, that Pisces gets every good thing from every zodiac. Now they have every bad thing from every zodiac. We take them Pisces, yet they're the sweetest of the zodiac. You mess with them, they'll cut you off. You talk bad, they are very decisive, they are very emotional, they are very, what do they call it, sensitive as fuck. Very sensitive, the most sensitive. Everything, they will do this to please you. Man, they have every little bit of every small bad thing about every zodiac, but they'll hardly use it because most times they are sweet. But the only thing I've seen, because I've had a close friend as a Pisces, they get annoyed really fast and they don't want to listen. You know, if you have when you come with a story, they'll first give you a space of like a year or two. They like to, you know, drop you off before they listen. Like they say, towards like ankoko ngatolide kambuzi yete baga kumanya amugambye ekintu kyagenda nacho. Whatever you tell them, even they'll not bother to ask you. They'll just go berserk or just go silent or attack you or whatever before they listen to your side. That's the thing I know about Pisces. And they have mood swings. They are very pokey. You know, like someone ngo mukade, because they're oldest of the zodiac. So ngo mukade nga wabera Pisces wari. Bibi na bya bakade. Kunyiganyiga, crampiness, always sad, always complaining, you know. Go mukade womla, because they're the oldest of the zodiac. Because in my next video I'm going to bring the good traits, then I'll talk about the ages of the zodiac. So atotegere miyakaja zodiac sign you, in other words. So yeah, I'm so glad I've broken down some of the bad traits. There are quite many, but I've broken up some of the bad traits. So next I'll bring the good traits, then we'll go on to the ages of the zodiac, then the body parts of the zodiac, and so on and so forth. So yeah, thank you so much for learning. So I'll catch you in my next video. Ciao.